What is the picture about? What picture is this? Why did it make headline? It was spoke about on social media. It was on newspapers. Why? Anyone remember?
It was taken by budak kampung,
Mm-hmm,
and it's become viral.
Yeah, it's become viral because this was shot by a local photographer for an international competition and it won, and then it
Oh.
became viral in Malaysia. It's about this boy and his pets, not ordinary pets like everyone else got cats and rabbits, but this boy, his pets and best friends are what do you call this? The buffaloes. Okay, his buffaloes. And this is why he became viral, how natural he was with his buffaloes. Okay, this was in Terengganu, this boy, and the picture. Okay, let's move on. Right, our lesson objectives for today. Hopefully we can achieve all of them. Number one, we're going to learn vocabulary related to travel and adventure. Number two, you're going to discuss with a partner your travel preferences. And number three, you are going to promote a local destination to a potential customer using your negotiation skills. So all these skills that you'll be using tonight, you would find it really helpful or beneficial for you whenever you're in your work, in your workplace and you have to do some negotiation or your discussion. You can remember this. Okay, so this is our lesson objectives. All right, first we are going to do a quiz. Let me just share the link with you guys. Okay, I have to stop share sekejap. Okay, I'm going to put the link into the chat box. We're going to try out all these questions and see how much you know about our country. Okay, can you see? I've pasted in the chat box. Can you see anything, you guys?
Can't see, teacher.
Can't see. Okay.
Not yet, teacher.
I think it's a bit slow because my connection here is
Yeah,
quite
the internet.
slow.
Yeah, I think because sometimes we get lost you.
Oh, you cannot. Sometimes you lost us. You lost me, is it?
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
Yes,
must be my
teacher.
connection then. All right. Okay. So if it's a bit, you cannot hear me at all, just let me know. All right, here's the link. Can you try and get on
Okay.
the link and we'll see what happens. Okay. All right, can you get into the page?
Yeah.
Okay, wait, yeah, I'm going to share with you the number.
Okay.
Okay, the game pin. Can you see the game pin? The game pin. Okay, if you can't open, can you just try? Wait, yeah. Let me just share again. I think it's the same, yes. Okay, I'm going to also share the game pin. The game pin is 06460831. I'll share that in the chat again. Okay, so this is the game pin. 06460831. Let me know if you have entered. Yan, are you able to join yet? Okay, so this is the game pin, yeah? 0646030831. Sorry, you can check in the chat box. Okay, Liana just came in, so I'm going to share again all the info here. All right, Liana, we're doing Kahoot. So you can try that out.
Can you start now, teacher?
Yeah, start. I want to see the players who finishes first and with the most correct answers. Okay, I've got 5 players already. I can see that. There should be altogether 15 or 14 questions, if I'm not
I think I
mistaken.
have a problem.
Why? Why, Salisa?
Didn't shown any table, any just mention you have been challenged and then open for 1 hour 1 minute. No.
What's that, Salisa? How? What about others? Can you play or are you having problems? I see some of you have finished here. Anyone having problems? Salisa, you're having problems, yeah? Let me just try and see why.
Should be able to pick it. Wih, bodohnya.
Can you open it? Anyone else having problems? Salisa, do you want to log out and try joining again? Okay, anyone has finished? Salisa, this
Not
is
yet.
what you can do, Salisa. Since you cannot join from the page, okay, we can play together, Salisa. Let me just share the screen. Those of you who are having problems playing on your own, okay, I'll share the screen. So we'll play together here, yeah? Okay, Salisa, this is the number 3620438. So you can try joining from here. Let's wait for another 5 minutes. Anyone has finished all 14 questions? Yan, is it difficult?
Yes, difficult, teacher.
Difficult, yeah. Okay, I thought it was easy. Salisa, can you join, Salisa? Z, have you finished?
Yes, finish.
How many questions did you get right?
5 out of 14.
Ma, wow, okay. Let's see who else have finished and we'll look at the numbers, yeah?
Done, teacher.
Eh,
I'm done.
You're done. Okay, Amy, what did you get? What's your score?
I'm second place.
Second
I
place.
better.
Okay, who's the first? How come I cannot see? Yeah, who's the first?
Me.
Me,
Dr.
Z.
Sil.
Who?
You. Yes,
Z. Z, you're the first, yeah.
Dr. Sil.
Dr. Sil is you.
Ah,
Oh, wow, 5. 5, the first one. Okay. That's funny. Okay. Let's have a look what you guys got wrong.
Done.
Done. Okay, what did you get, Siti?
I don't know because I did not yet finish the question, but
Uh-huh.
already time's up.
Oh, okay.
no.
You know why? Because with
Uh-huh.
Kahoot, you have to play within the given time. So if you can see on the screen here, it's given there 10 second, 10 second. So in case you did not finish within the 10 seconds, so they're going to just cancel it out.
Okay.
Okay. What did you get, Siti? You did not get to see, is it?
Yes, I got number 4.
Number 4. Okay. Until number 4 only, is it?
No. I think I already done until.
But you're the 4th person to
Yes.
to finish the ranking lah, you mean?
Yes.
Ah,
I
okay.
think I'm already done until 10 or 9 question.
All right. Okay. Never mind. Okay. So let's have a look together. All right. Yan, have you finished, Yan?
One more, teacher.
Okay, one more. Salisa, did you manage to get in? You see Yan, music from Yan computer.
Okay, Miss. Never mind.
Never mind, Salisa, it's okay. Let's
Teacher,
have
we ask with
Teacher dan teacher.
done. Okay, what's your number, Yan?
Number 2, Golden Sea Lion.
Oh, okay. All right, let's see. Okay, we're going to look at the answers, yeah? I'm just going to put my name. Okay, tell me if you guys got it right. Okay, this is the title, The Weight of Our Skies. Okay, this must be, I think this is the easiest, kan?
Yes.
Yes, this is Kuala Lumpur. All right. Let's go next. Oh, I'm now number 3. Okay, I think I'm going to get number 1 at the end of this. Okay, this is important. Last but not least, the expression weight of our skies is a translation of which Malay proverb? Which one, you guys? What do you think, people?
Why different question, teacher?
Yeah, different.
You didn't answer this
Oh, you
question.
didn't get to this one. I think because they
Yes.
shuffle the questions, that's why.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so this is actually, if you notice, this is the title of our lesson for tonight. The Weight of Our Sky is based on a book written by a local writer. Is a translation of the Malay proverb, di mana bumi dipijak, di situ langit dijunjung. So this part here, di situ langit dijunjung, when it's translated into English, it means the weight of our sky. Okay, so that's that. I really like the book. So that's why, inspired by the book, I put the title as that. Okay, let's look at next. Hey, I'm now number 4 already. Okay, which of these states is not located on the East Coast? This is also, I think, quite easy, kan?
Done.
Negeri Sembilan, yes. Tengok mana yang susah tu. Okay, let's go next now. Ni, what separate East and West Malaysia? Which one? What's the answer here?
Arab.
Really? The South China, yeah.
China Sea.
Really, Syarul,
Oh,
kan?
alah. Betul lah.
South China Sea.
Betul lah, saya salah.
Karak Highway, that's cute, Yan. Okay, so Mr. Syarul knows, yeah, the South China Sea. Okay, let's go next. A little bit of geography and history lesson, yeah? So a community where females are the head of the house. The female has like sort of like a male power in this community. So which one?
Oh,
Mina.
Mina, yeah, from Negeri Sembilan. Because, you know, the female
Yes.
owns a lot of the inheritance, kan? It's based on their culture
Mm-mm.
lah. So it's Minang.
Abah dan Nyonya.
Wabah dan Nyonya, really? Is it? I don't think so, Mr. Charul. Minang, kan? Okay, this one, biggest flower in Malaysia.
Rafflesia.
Malaysia.
Tapi dia salah, teacher.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay,
I
yang
answered
I-
It's
Rafflesia.
it's
wrong.
actually Rafflesia, kan? I think must be something.
Yes.
Okay, so you are
That's why
right.
I think I stupid.
Okay, this is a bonus point, yeah? So it's Rafflesia. Okay, yeah, and don't worry. That must be some sort of technical error. Okay, next question. Which of the following does not share a similarity with the turtle? This one?
Oh, Tiwan Kembang lah.
Yeah. So everything else is from Terengganu, kan? So yeah, Cik Siti
Yeah.
Wan Kembang from Kelantan. Okay, let's go next now. Which of the following not associated with mango harum manis? This is from Perlis. So which one?
Rabu.
Kerabu.
Kerabu.
Yes, because Kerabu is in Kedah, but the rest, the rest
I
are all
see.
situated
Yes,
in
yes, yes.
Perlis, right?
What is Yuna, teacher?
Yuna, the
is?
singer?
Yuna
Yun-
from Police.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
because
singer.
Yuna, yeah, she grew up and she went to school in Perlis almost all her life. So, yep, she's from Perlis, a small town girl, you see, and now she's making it big in the US. Okay. Now this is I don't know, it's easy for me lah. 2 states that have received UNESCO's World Heritage.
Penang and Malacca.
Yes. Penang and Malacca. Okay, we've got the UNESCO World Heritage recognition. All right, now I'm first. See, there you go.
Wow.
Okay, number 10 now. Which part of Johor is represented by Syed
Muar.
Saddiq?
Muar lah.
Muar. Correct.
Oh.
Muar. Anyone from Muar? Or hometown in Muar? No, yeah. Okay, let's go next.
My school there, my previous school.
Oh, you went to school in Muar, Yan?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Okay. Is
As
it boarding
BP
school?
teacher.
Is it
Yes.
Tun Fatimah? Okay, this one. This famous landmark belongs to?
Science Muar.
Oh, Science Muar. Okay, okay. What about this one, you guys? This landmark? Teluk Intan. Yes, in Perak.
Kalau Intan.
Teluk Intan in Perak. This is Menara Condong, correct? Okay. And then let's go next. Question number 12. Which of the following has the same origin? Origin ni asal usul. Mr. Shahrul must know this. Mr. Shahrul, what's the answer for this one?
Hornbill.
Hornbills, yes. Burung kenyalang. Right? Okay. Next one. Let's go to question number 13. The animal is located in... Okay, this one. Which one?
Malaysia.
Sabah, yeah. It's East Malaysia. Yes, Sabah and Sarawak is in the east of Malaysia and Peninsula is in the west of Malaysia. And this is the proboscis monkey. Yes, that's what we call them. Okay. Second last question. These flights of stairs, you know where this is? This is in Batu Cave. So which one is the answer? Is it blue? It's blue. A place of pilgrimage. Pilgrimage ni like people go berkumpul to pray. Macam when we do haji, we are called pilgrimage as well for Muslim. But for the Hindus, the pilgrimage is when they go to Batu Caves. Okay. Right. Last question. Let's look at the last question. This should be easy lah. Were you singing when you did this question? Which one? Bersatu dah. Okay. All right. So enough for our warm up. Just for you to get to, just crack up your brain a bit. And then now let's go to the next slide. All right. So how well do you know your motherland? Are you proud of yourself with your result? Okay, let's go next. Here, we're going to look at vocabulary related to travel. All right. But before we go there, let us look at some of the lists. There are about 10 lists, everyone. I would like you to pay attention to this vocabulary. You may have heard them before. It could be the first time you are hearing some of these words, but know that whenever you are talking about the topic of traveling, this would be some of the commonly used words or phrases. Okay, so you can start using them when you want to talk about traveling. Right, let's have a look again. How's my line so far? Am I still breaking or is it okay?
Okay.
Okay, yeah. All right. So let's make it bigger. Okay, let's try the first one. One of the first things to consider when planning a trip is. So where do you think? Which one is it?
Leg.
Which one?
Lagging. We lost you just now.
Sorry? Oh, okay.
Yes, teacher.
Oh, break. Okay. So this one, the first one.
We are lagging, teacher.
Right now, is it okay?
Yes. Now it's
Okay.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I think after this, I'm going to need to move to a different room, but let's finish this first. So this one of the first things to consider when planning a trip is based on the picture, what do you think?
Budget.
Budget.
Yes, very good. Okay, what about the second one? Pasar Payang is definitely a. So which one? Which one do you think it is? Anyone would like to try?
Shopping.
Food.
Sanctuary.
Shopping,
Sanctuary.
yes. Because it says batik kan? It's a shopping
Mm.
sanctuary for batik lovers. Okay, Z, would you like to try number 3? What's number 3?
It's best no.
Okay, look at the picture as a clue.
Cannot read it. Very
Heaven.
small, teacher.
Sorry?
Food heaven kan?
Food heaven, yes, very good. Food,
Aha.
but you don't say heaven because this one tak ada E kan kat tengah. You say food haven.
Heaven.
Yeah, because there's no E. Heaven is
Okay.
like syurga. Heaven tu dia macam, it's sort of like
Heaven.
syurga also, but it's more like, what do you call it? Tempat yang semua orang berkumpul untuk satu objektif. So in this case, berkumpul for food. Okay,
Mhm.
so it's haven. Right. Salisa, would you like to try the next one? Salisa?
The well-known advertisements about batik ucap ibu and anak showcase ones of cultural treasures in Kelantan.
If you remember that advertisement when we were younger.
Shadow play?
Yes, good. Shadow play is, what is it in Malay? What is shadow play in Malay?
Wayang kulit.
Wayang
Yeah.
kulit. Yes,
Yes, wayang kulit. Sometimes you also call it shadow puppet. So you can say shadow play or shadow puppet. All right. Amy, would you like to try the next one?
Sabah and Sarawak are
What do you
uh,
think it is?
teacher, can you read for me the two
Must
Of
visit.
are a dash of different ethnicities and cultures.
Okay.
So what are they? What?
Overrated.
No. You want to
Must
say,
visit. Must-
no. You want to say it's where you see a lot of cultures, a lot of ethnicities.
Cave culture.
Cafe culture. No, Mr. Sharul, cafe is when you go for food. So here, when you want to say people of
Melting
different,
pot.
yeah, melting pot. This is what we call, Malaysia is a melting pot. Meaning, it's sort of like a big pot, macam kuali yang besar. Semua macam-macam ethnicity, macam-macam culture, macam-macam languages. So a place where you have different ethnicities, different cultures, people of different languages living together. We call that place a melting pot. You can call Penang a melting pot. You can say Malaysia is a melting pot. Sabah Sarawak is a melting pot. So places where they are well known for diversity. Okay. All right. So this one, Yan, would you like to do this? I'm sorry, it's a bit small.
Besides visiting the famous mural paintings, visitors should check out the buzzing
What do you think?
cafe culture.
Yes. So cafe culture. Cafe culture is a place where there are many cafes. Kedai-kedai kopi kecil. You know, it's always viral kan, all these cafes to visit. So in KL,
Instagrammable.
yes, Instagrammable places. They don't have a lot of menu, these cafes, but they have all this nice backdrop. You go, you buy one drink, but you take thousands of pictures. So we call
Teacher,
that.
I think Kazboini wanted to join this
Oh yeah,
class.
okay. Wait, I'll try and add Kazwini. I didn't get the memo point. I didn't get the. Wait, yeah.
Because the host has another meeting in progress.
Okay, let me see. Let me just try and add Kazwini. I don't see Kazwini here. Has he got into the right?
I think we got the wrong link code.
Maybe the wrong link. Yeah, because I don't see. Okay, now I see him. I think he's got into a wrong link. Okay, Kaz, is Faiz joining us? Yes, Faiz is joining us as well.
Testing.
Hi.
Teacher. Sorry, teacher.
Yeah, I think you went into the wrong link. You clicked on the wrong link, Lakas. That's why
I
you
think
couldn't hear.
yes, I think.
Yes. Okay.
Sorry, teacher.
It's okay. We're in the middle and almost going into our speaking task. Let's just continue and look at. Okay, I'll go to the bigger one lah. Okay, let's continue. So far we've learned a few vocab about traveling. Yeah, we've learned about cafe culture. We've learned about, what do you call it? The melting pot, what it means. Let's look at the other three. We've got three more that we need to, what do you call it? Complete. Let's see. Hopefully it still keeps our, sorry people, it's my connection. I don't know what's wrong, but it's really, really slow. Okay, so I'll go here lah. Okay, let's look at this. Let's go to the matchup. Can you see my screen, everybody? Okay, I think this is a better way of looking at it, but it's still very small. All right, so just now, we have settled a few. Let's look at this one now. Okay. I'm just going to make it bigger so that everyone can see, and we are going to shift from one side to the other. Okay, let's look at this. The nasi kandar in Line Clear restaurant is dash. We could find better options elsewhere. So let's look at the example here. We've used shadow play, we've used budget, we've used cafe culture. So what do you think it is?
Overrated.
Overrated. Yes.
Overrated.
I think the word overrated has been overratedly used these days, kan? What does it mean overrated? You hear about it on social media, you hear people talking about it. What does it mean? Overrated.
Overclaiming.
Overclaim, betul, yes. Overclaim macam,
People put high mark.
yes,
Ah.
people give high reviews. People say it's the best nasi kandar or the best laksa they've tasted. But when you go, you feel like, oh, this is so overrated. Okay, because of viral lah, the kuasa viral. So things that are not that great becomes overrated. Right. So that's one. Let's look at the next one. Okay, we haven't done typing as well. What about typing here? Typing is one of the most
Underrated.
underrated.
Oh,
Yes, it's the opposite of overrated. So what does underrated mean?
Low.
Not really.
Not really famous.
Is the opposite of overrated.
Yes, overrated. Yes.
Yes.
So overrated is like overclaim. Underrated is like you feel as if this place, for example, Taiping is an amazing town, but people don't always talk about Taiping. When in Malaysia, what are some of the places that people always talk about when we talk about Malaysia? Places to go. What do you think? Places that people say you must go in Malaysia.
Pulau Redang.
Redang, yeah,
Yes.
Langkawi.
Yes.
But you don't hear people saying, okay, we have to go to Taiping, kan? Macam,
Yes.
people would say, why? What's in Taiping? Kan? So there are places that are so underrated, but
Underrated.
actually they are hidden gems of Malaysia. But some places, it's not that they're not great, but because so many people are talking about them, they become overrated and lose their quality. Again, not because they are not great, but it's just so overclaimed. Okay, right, we've done this one. Besides visiting famous mural paintings in Penang, we should check out the buzzing cafe culture. I think there's one more that we haven't done. Okay, this one. One should also consider the mode of, this is easy.
Transportation.
Transportation, yes. So you can fly, you can take the bus or the train when traveling. And then another one, when in Langkawi, see Langkawi again. Pantai Chenang is definitely which one? Which one have we not used? A must visit,
Must
yes.
visit.
So a must visit ni macam, tak kisahlah dia overrated ke tak, you have to
Perlu.
go. So
Perlu.
So Pantai Chenang is one of the examples of a must visit. Okay, so let's go around and look at the vocab because I would like you to use them in your next exercise. right? Cafe culture, and there's budget. There's also shadow play. If you feel like it's relevant for you to use, you may use. And then the term must visit, food haven, all right, not heaven, it's haven, food haven. Yes, haven, okay, the missing E there. And then you've got shopping sanctuary. So shopping sanctuary would be a place where you can shop for anything. So for example, like Pasar Payang, the example given, for you to shop for batik. KL, I would say, is a shopping Is it lagging? I'm lagging, is it? Now, okay ka?
Can we say GM Klang is one of shopping sanctuary?
Yes, we can. GM Klang, yes, exactly. GM Klang because it's cheap and you can find anything in GM Klang, kan? Jalanta is another shopping sanctuary. Jalanta in KL. What else? Padang Besar maybe in Perlis is shopping sanctuary for cheap, what do you call it? Cheap items that are not original. So they have a lot of, cheap lah there kan. So depending on whatever you want to shop for, there is always a shopping sanctuary for it. There's also the term overrated. There's the term underrated. There's the term melting pot. So again, melting pot is where you see a lot of people of different backgrounds gather. And usually they live in peace. Okay. And finally, transportation. Right. So these vocab, some of the new vocab you have learned tonight, and you may be able to use in your speaking activity. Okay, let's go to your speaking now. Right. This is where you'll be working in groups again. And let's see what you will be doing tonight. Okay, so we've looked at vocabulary. And now, okay, another different vocabulary. Okay. Can you hear me, people?
Yes, teacher.
Yeah. Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Right,
teacher.
okay.
Yes, teacher.
So when you're traveling, you have to consider yourself. You, as a person or as a traveler, what kind of traveler are you? Do you like going back to nature? So you enjoy a nature retreat. Nature, for example, like Taman Negara. And then, are you into islands? So if you are, you like a beach getaway. So going to Langkawi, going to what else? Redang, Perhentian. So if you are that kind of traveler, meaning you enjoy a beach getaway. Okay? And if you are a person who don't like being out of the city, you always want to be in the city. You kena tengok civilization. You tak boleh tengok pokok-pokok semua, you tak tahan. So you enjoy city adventure. So which one are you? Yan, what type of traveler are you?
Of course, I'm beach lover.
You're a beach lover, okay. What about Salisa? What kind of traveler are you, Salisa?
Same as Yan, beach getaway.
I think a lot of Malaysians love
The majority is beach getaway. teacher.
Yeah, I think a lot of
Majority.
Malaysians enjoy being at, not just Malaysians, I think people generally just enjoy being by the beach. What about Mr. Sharul? What do you like, Mr. Sharul? Do you like nature or do you like the city?
Natural lah.
Nature, yeah.
Because my village near the beach.
So you're bored of the beach already, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, I can see that. Yes. Because I have a friend. She's a city girl. She doesn't like going out of the city. She can tahan like for a few hours, but after a while she would miss the city very much. So if I were to go travel with her, we have to go to places where there can be city adventure. Yeah, because we all have different preferences. So afterwards, when you do your speaking, you can also include this kind of vocab. What kind of traveler are you? I love a nature retreat, or you can say I love a beach getaway, or I love a city adventure. Right? There are many more, but tonight I'm just introducing 3 to you. Okay, here, right, I'm going to skip this so that we can go to the teamwork straight away. All right, this is your speaking task. What you'll be doing is you will suggest a local destination to me. Okay, so let's look at your task tonight. Okay, can I get Faiz, can you read? What's your task for tonight?
Yes, teacher. Interstate travel has finally been allowed in Malaysia, and many locals are looking forward to go on a memorable trip. You are a team of 4 travel promoters. You have been tasked by your manager to interview a potential customer and suggest a local destination according to her preferences. Each team is allowed to ask only 2 questions to the customer. Based on her responses, suggest a local trip of a lifetime for her.
Yes, okay. All right. So this is your task, everybody. After this, you'll be put into groups of 4. And for about 5 minutes, you can ask me 2 questions. Each group can ask me 2 questions for you to just get an idea what you would like to promote to me. Okay. So after that, once you have asked all the questions to me, this is what you can consider when you are in your team doing this discussion. You can consider this, okay? The choice of destination. So I'm going to leave it up to you to come out with any destination to suggest based on my responses. But they have to be in Malaysia, okay? And you must only choose one. And then you have to also explain why I would like the choice. So what you can do, you can mention 2 good things or 2 pros about the place. All right? And then you can also mention, last but not least, why should I follow your suggestions? So mention any other factors like budget. Is it a must visit? Is it good even though it's overrated, or is it underrated? So think of the vocab you have learned
Okay.
just now. Yeah.
The point number 3 is why should she follow your suggestion? Can I talk about my experience?
Can
I
you
go
can
to
also, yes,
that
good.
place.
Yep. Good. You can also include that place. You can say based on, if you look here, I put review kan, nampak tak dekat bawah tu?
Yes.
Sebab
Okay.
if you know, when you want to go and travel, you always do a bit of research online. And usually you would decide something based on what other people reviewed, right? So you can talk about that as well. No problem, Kas. Okay, so
Thank you.
3 things you can consider. There will be 4 of you in the group, and you will be talking for 4 minutes, all 4 of you. So you can divide the task equally. Who's going to talk about what? And in 4 minutes, you are going to convince me a place to go, why I should go there, and why it's a good choice. All right? So now it's interview time. Let me just put you in groups first. Let's see how many of us tonight. Okay, tonight we've got 10. Kalau 4, maybe we can have 3, 3, 4. That'd be better, right? Okay, so I'm going to put the first group. Assign automatically. So there are going to be 3 groups. Okay, the first room is going to be Mr. Sharol, Salisa, Yan, and Z. First room. Second room is going to be Faiz, Amy, and Shahira. Okay, in second room. And third room is going to be Kaz, Liana. Oh, Liana, you're here. Sorry, I didn't notice you were here, Liana. And also Siti. 3. Okay. For the benefit of everyone, I am going to allow you to ask questions to me in front of everybody. So meaning if each team can ask 2 questions, you will be getting at least 6 information about what I like, what I don't like. So based on that, you can plan. Okay. So room number 1, Sharol, Salisa, Yan, and Z. Any 2 of you can ask a question to me that you want to know. The rest of you can think of 2 questions, yeah? Each team. So you can ask me 2 questions each. Based on my responses, you can plan.
Teacher, what type of traveler are you? Visit nature,
mhm.
beach ataupun city.
To be honest, I'm kind of all three, depending on my mood. Yes. Okay, so that's one question from room number 1. So Salisa or Mr. Sharul or Z, if you have any other question for me?
Yeah. You like to go travels in group or alone?
I like traveling in small group, not too many people. Okay, Salisa?
Means with your friends lah, not ada means macam satu bus.
Family.
Not satu bus. I cannot satu bus. It has to be small numbers.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. Good questions from team 2, team 1. Okay, now team 2. Faiz, Amy, or Shahira. Do you have any questions for me? 2 questions?
Teacher Amy,
Yeah.
how much budget do you put for your vacation?
Because it's traveling locally, right?
Mhm.
I am willing to spend between not more than 2,000 ringgit. That's my budget for local travel.
Thank you.
Okay, welcome, Amy. Faiz or Shahira, do you guys have any other question?
So teacher, we can
Yeah.
choose any place that we want.
Yes, any place in Malaysia.
Okay, teacher. Thank you.
All right. Okay, so room number 3. Kas, Liana, or Siti, do you have any 2 questions for me?
Teacher.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you prefer go with agent travel or you travel by your own?
Yeah, I like
Walk in.
traveling. I like traveling on my own. Kas or Liana?
Teacher,
Yeah.
I don't know, but I want to ask teacher, do you prefer during weekend or weekdays or holiday or
That's the thing. I like it when it's not too crowded. So maybe not during weekend or public holiday. Okay. All right. So based on the 6 questions, everyone, you can go in your room now. I'm going to open the room and allow about 15 minutes for you to plan. And I'm also going to share the list of what are the questions you are going to, the things you are going to present afterwards in your group in our WhatsApp chat. Yeah. All right. So 15 minutes, everyone. Now it's 9:35. 15 minutes, it will be about 9:50. We'll come back and start with the discussion. You're going to present to me what have you decided. Okay. All right. All the best of luck, everyone. Mr. Sharul,
Yeah,
did you have a good discussion?
Yes.
Yes. Don't tell me yet what you have decided on. Afterwards, I'm going to listen to what you guys come out with.
Okay.
Liana's back. Let's wait for everyone else. Okay, I'll share screen here. Okay, is everyone back? Let's see. Did you all have a good discussion? Amy?
Is it only me?
Hi. I think is everyone back? Let me just check if everyone's back in the main session. Okay, I think we've got everyone already. Let's hope that you guys do not suggest the same place to me, yeah? We'll see. We'll see. We will see which place is quite a cliche in Malaysia actually, if that happens. Okay, are we ready, everyone? So it'll be interesting to see out of all the 14 states, what would you suggest to me? All right, so we will begin with team 1. Okay, team 1, we've got Z, we've got Mr. Sharo, we've got Salisa, and also Yan, right?
Yes, Miss.
Okay, all right. So we're going to start now. 4 minutes. Whenever you're ready, you can start.
Okay, Assalamualaikum, Miss
Salam.
Aini. So,
Salam.
actually, I would like to suggest to you that Pulau Redang is known as Pulau Redang. Is the good place for you to traveling because the Pulau Redang is a small island which is located off the Terengganu, Malaysia. As we know, this is also beautiful scenery and also have a fabulous underwater environment. Pulau Redang also have a stunning, beautiful with a wide sand beach, large jungles, and also protected marine environment. So means the area is safe lah. So in fact, it is so beautiful. And then yeah, I suggest this place to go for the next traveling. Okay,
Alright.
my friends will continue.
Siap.
Yan ke?
Hi, teacher. So
Hi, Yan.
actually, I already went there before,
Mhm.
and honestly speaking, the water is very crystal clear, and the sand is like Salisa said, the color of the sand is very very white. And then what you can do is you can do snorkeling. Teacher, have you been snorkeling before?
Yes, I have, but not in Pulau Redang.
I can suggest you the coral is very beautiful, and the Redang, the island also not very crowded because you right, and then also you can also see the turtle inside. I mean, they can bring you to watch turtle,
Nice.
and you can watch also. Okay, I pass to my team. Next, Cik Shahrul maybe.
Yes. For additional, my friend, the activity at Pulau Redang is jungle trekking. For everyone can see the flora and fauna. Some of the species there. And for those who want to learn more about the species flower, species flora and fauna, and beside that, it can make the castle because the what pasir
The
is
sand, the sand.
very clean there
Yeah.
to make the castle
The
from
sand
the
castle, right, Mr. Sharo, the sand castle. Is it?
yes, the sun castle. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I passed the last my team lah.
Okay, last but not least, who is it? It's okay.
Sarita.
Is it Siti?
No.
Eh?
Whose turn is it?
Sarita?
Z,
Z.
yeah, Z.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Z.
Sorry, my line.
It's okay, Z. All right. You can continue. I'll give you another 30 seconds. Okay.
So teacher,
Yeah.
the budget, the cost within your budget.
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh, it's within 2,000. Yeah, is it to go to Pulau Redang? Z? Z, can you hear me? Z?
Lost.
Z, can you hear me?
sorry, teacher, line. Hello?
Okay. Yeah. I can hear you now. You were talking about budget, right? Mm-hmm. What do you say about the budget?
So the budget within so the cost within your budget.
Mm-hmm.
What else?
The cost
Sorry.
within my budget. So it's worth it, is it? It's worth it to go?
Yeah.
It's
So
worth it.
what did?
Okay. All right. Anything else?
Okay. That's all.
That's all.
Sorry.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Thank you, team number 1, suggesting Pulau Redang to me. Let's see if I decided to go on to Pulau Redang. Okay, now let's go to team number 2. What's your decision, team number 2?
Okay, hi teacher Amy.
Hi.
And group 2.
Mhm.
Okay, looking at your face, I'm sure that you are beach lover. Am I
Oh,
right?
yes, you are. Because I'm from Penang. So I love the
Okay.
beach, yeah.
All right. So since you are from Penang, so we want to suggest another state,
Mhm.
which is based on your budget, 2,000 ringgit.
Mhm.
So my team will recommend you the world most beautiful island. Do you know which island is that?
Is it in Sabah?
No, it was given by Time magazine in 1917. It is the Tioman Island.
Oh, wow. Okay, I didn't know that. All right, interesting info.
Yeah, it is located at East Coast Malaysia, Pahang. So what the best thing about the Tioman Island is you can do seawater activity. For example, you can do snorkeling, surfing, scuba diving, and also you can enjoy the kayak. So further information, I will pass to my team. Please, Faiz.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you, Amy.
Okay, thank you, Amy. Okay, I will continue. Okay, for those who doesn't like about the seawater activity, you can also do the adventures activity like jungle trekking, and also you can do hiking, and also they offer you to race with friends in the forest with the ATV.
Wow. Race in the forest. Okay, all right.
Yes, they offer you the ATV to explore the forest in the Tioman Island. And also, if you doesn't like all that thing, you can also cycling around the Tioman Island and see the beautiful scenery from the Tioman Island. And also the cost about this budget, the package is around 450 ringgit, about 4 days and 3 nights.
Okay, that's nice.
So, and then I will pass to my team, explain more detail about the Tioman Island. Thank you.
Okay, all right. Thanks, Faiz. Next, is it Liana?
Shahira.
Shahira. Okay, Shahira.
At Tioman Island, if people travel there, they no need to feed about what to eat in the Tioman Island, because all along the beach, they have restaurants serving Malaysian and Western food. Some of the restaurant that serving Malay food is Gerai Makan Jeti Kampung Genting. Because at there they have a small and modest food stall serving Malay food with exceptional hospitality. And other than that, they have a riverside cafe and food stall. At this cafe this cafe is another simple store in Genting village that serve decent local cuisine.
Cuisine.
Cuisine. Okay. And another restaurant is a Coral Beach Cafe. It's casually place each to people to hang out late and dine on a local dish. And for the Western food, they have a coconut Western hut. This restaurant is at the jetty. Okay, and also they have a Chinese food at Genting Tioman. So at Genting Tioman, they people when travel there, they don't need to.
They won't be hungry, definitely.
Yes.
They won't be starving.
All along the beach, they have a stall.
Yeah, even the restaurants you mentioned to me, I know I'll be full for 4 days. Okay. All right. Thank you, team number 2. So you see, team number 1 and team number 2 actually suggested island. Kan Malaysians, we love islands, isn't it? So let's see what team number 3 suggests to me. Team number 3, is it going to be another island? Is it going to be Penang Island? Liana. Okay, Liana, ready?
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Okay, so based on teacher response, which teacher prefer to have nature, beach, and city vibes, right? So I would like to suggest, so the place that I would like to suggest to teacher is Langkawi Island. So another island.
Another island, yeah. Okay.
For your information, Langkawi Island is one of Malaysia best known and most popular destinations. So I will pass the mic to Miss Siti as she will elaborate more about Langkawi Island.
Okay.
Okay.
Siti, yes, I can hear you.
Okay, teacher. Okay, so Langkawi, why our team is suggest Langkawi Island, because Langkawi Island have many popular destination. Okay, so I will suggest you. Reason is Langkawi Island have best beach in the world. Okay, for example, Pantai Chenang, popular choice among local and tourists. And then Langkawi Island also have Tanjung Ru, one of exclusive beach. Okay. And then have water sport. You can do water sport. And then second, Langkawi have beautiful landscape. Okay. And then Pulau Dayang Bunting is one of largest lake of Langkawi. So and then teacher also can visit Langkawi Geopark. So they have forest, cave, waterfall, and wildlife. Besides that, after you finish, go to beach and visit landscape. Okay, so you can relate with night market. So over there you can taste some of the most authentic and affordable food. Okay, from including the Malay sweet and street dishes. Okay, so I think the if you go to Langkawi Island is one of the memorable traveling. Okay, so I will pass to Kas to
okay,
elaborate more.
Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam.
Okay. Moreover, as you recommend, the budget. I think the budget is 500 ringgit for weekdays only. Okay, for sure. Weekdays, not too crowded. Okay. Besides that, based on the research of my research, all the customer give a good rating and the reviews. For example, as you can see on my paper. Okay, this customer said, "Wow, Pulau Langkawi is overrated and have a great view and landscape." Okay. Moreover, based on my research, Okay, for sure the weather is clear during April to October, but I suggest you to go trip on April.
April, okay.
Yes, because I think April do not have much holiday.
There's nothing going on in April.
Yes,
There's yeah.
April. So I think you can go trip during April. Not many people on Pulau Langkawi. Okay. For sure, I think teacher is already vaccinated. Okay, because of that, teacher can get free buffet.
Really? Okay. Where do I get that free buffet? Do I just simply go to any part of Langkawi and say I'm vaccinated? Give me buffet. Is it?
Yes, teacher.
Oh wow, okay.
Okay, I think that's all from me. And lastly, I give you my number, and do you want to ask anything? Ask me.
Okay, wow. All right, Kas, I will do that.
That's all
Okay.
from me. Thank you.
Thank you. All island, yeah? All island suggestions. Oh, Malaysians, we do love our beaches, don't we? Okay, all right. So, we've heard from Team 1. Team 1 suggested Pulau Redang. Team 2 suggested Tioman. And Team 3 suggested Langkawi. They are all islands. So, which one out of the 3 do you think I have been to? Which one do you think I've been to?
Tioman?
Sorry?
Langkawi Island.
Langkawi, of course, because Langkawi is so Langkawi is so close to Penang. So I don't know how many times I've been to Langkawi, but doesn't mean I don't love Langkawi. I do love Langkawi a lot. Like the fact that I'm actually considering going to Langkawi soon, it says a lot about Langkawi. I love Langkawi, although I've gone I don't know how many times. But based on your argument, the trip that I'm going to embark on, all 3 islands suggested, what do you think? I've not been to Tioman. I've not been to Redang. I've been to Langkawi, but
Tioman.
So you choose Pulau Tioman.
Is it Tioman or Redang? Which one?
Tioman, please. Tioman, please.
Based on your argument, I think I
Redang teacher.
Tioman. Based on the argument, I will be going to Tioman. Okay, so Tioman Team 1. But I think it's easiest for me to go to Langkawi. So probably I'll be going to Langkawi in reality. Okay. But for tonight's discussion, I'm choosing Pulau Tioman. So congrats to Amy, to Faiz, and also Shahira.
Faiz and Shahira.
Right. 3 of you, right?
Yes.
Okay. So 3 of you, again, as winners, you get to decide what would the topic be for next week. Okay. So the winners can decide the topic of discussion for the next classes. So that's how we do it, Amy. Okay.
Oh, all right.
So Amy and Faiz, you can think about what you want to do and let me know. Okay, so far we've covered Ian. Ian suggested traditional games. And today is based on Liana's suggestion on local attractions. Next week, Amy or Faiz or Shahira, you guys can talk together and tell me what you decide on. Okay? Sure. All right, everyone. So we've actually come to the end of the class, but I would like to do a bit of individual spot talk, if you don't mind, since we've got about 5 more minutes. Okay? So let's give you more opportunity to speak based on our topic for tonight. All right. So before we end, I'm going to ask 5 questions. And anyone who would like to answer, you can answer. Or I'm just going to call name randomly. Anyone would like to volunteer? I'm not going to tell the question yet. You have to volunteer first. Anyone wants to volunteer?
Me, teacher.
Faiz, okay, good. So, okay, it's going to be about the topic, yeah? So, Faiz, tell us one of the most overrated places in your hometown. So, one of the most overrated places in your hometown. Remember, we learned the vocab, kan? Overrated.
Okay, teacher.
All right. So, Faiz, tell us.
Okay, my most overrated places in my hometown is about Teluk Batik in Setiawan, Perak.
Okay, all right.
Teluk Batik is a beach that you can do the activities, water activities like banana boat, and you know you can play kayak and swimming over there, and also it provide you to stay over there, and it also has chalet to you spend time to you stay maybe at least 2 day 1 night and do the camping over there.
Which part of
So
Perak is this, Faiz?
Setiawan, Perak.
Setiawan, okay.
So so that is the place is the so is Teluk Batik is the overrated places that you can go when you visit the Setiawan.
It's
And also
overrated, huh?
Yes, and also it's the Pulau Pangkor.
Oh, Pulau Pangkor, yes, okay.
Yes, okay. So that's all.
Faiz, the thing about
Yes.
overrated, sometimes it doesn't have positive connotation. So sometimes you say, oh, this place is just overrated. Meaning it's not good. I mean, it's not bukan tak good tau. Dia macam not as good as it's being mentioned. So is Teluk Batik like that? Or is it
Yes.
memang, or it's just, yeah, like that, yeah?
Overrated or underrated?
Underrated is like typing. Macam not many people talk about
Yes.
typing, but it's
Overrated.
good. Overrated means a lot of people talk about it, but you feel like macam tak ada apa pun.
Go.
Ha.
Teacher.
Yeah?
Teacher is lagging.
Oh, I'm lagging, yeah? Is
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Okay, so overrated is something that people talk about, but it's not necessarily good or as good as they mention. Okay, so that's overrated. So if you were to say, like, for example, Pulau Pangkor is overrated, maybe. Sebab so many people talk about it, but it's nothing much. But Teluk Batik, I think, is quite underrated, kan?
Yes.
I don't know.
Yeah. Ke you think Teluk Batik macam,
I think it's overrated too or
overrated
underrated too. Yes,
Okay.
maybe.
It depends on the person, is it?
Yes.
So maybe for someone who lives in Setiawan, Teluk Batik is overrated. Can? Like for example, I live in
Yes.
Penang. I feel like nasi kandar line clear is overrated. But people coming from outside of Penang, they like nasi kandar line clear. I feel like you can get better nasi kandar somewhere else. But everyone outside of Penang will be going
Teacher is
to.
like
Teacher
Really?
lagging.
Aduh.
Teacher lagging.
No.
Which nasi kandar, teacher, do you
Line-
prefer?
I like Hamidia. Hamidia or Kampung Melayu.
But the spices is really
Yeah, now you're lagging, Yan. Ke is it
maju.
Oh, Din
Oh, yeah.
Maju. Din Maju is not bad
Din
actually.
Maju.
Din Maju is not bad. But Line Clear is overrated, I feel.
Kampung Melayu, yes.
Line Clear is a bit overrated.
True.
So maybe for Faiz from Setiawan, Teluk Batik is overrated. But for people
yes, it is.
outside,
Teluk Batik is overrated in Setiawan.
Yes. Because you're a
they-
local, kan? So you know
yes.
what's overrated, what's not. Correct. Betul. So Faiz, you're right. Okay, let's have 2 more questions. Who would like to go next?
Me, teacher, can I
Can,
try?
Amy? Can. So your question, Amy, I would like to ask you, in your opinion, what is a must visit underrated city in Malaysia?
I guess we'll let you
Okay, now can you hear me?
some word from you.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm going to repeat, yeah? What is one place that is underrated,
Underrated.
but you feel like it's a must visit when people come to Malaysia?
Okay. So reflects to your question, I guess place is underrated is a Sekinchan in Selangor.
Okay.
We'll not talk about it, but it is a must visit place to go because I have experienced before when there is really pleasant place where you can enjoy the nature retreat with the paddy field.
The paddy field. I saw pictures. Yes.
Yeah, you can enjoy the view of paddy fields. All the local fruits a field was there, and the weather was so amazing. Even the local food was awesome there. You can enjoy. I'm sure that we will enjoy every single time when you were in Sekinchan. So I will recommend each and everyone, please go to Sekinchan. It is a must visit place, and worth it to go. Yeah.
I think I saw people showing pictures of them eating by the paddy field.
Yes.
And then a lot of not a lot, like a few celebrities went there as well in Sekinchan after it
Yeah,
went viral.
yeah.
I remember last year it went viral for a bit. Is
Yes.
Sekinchan near Sungai Besar, Amy?
I'm not really sure about Sungai Besar. I'm sorry, teacher, but I think it's quite close with Sungai Besar. Yeah, yeah.
It's like the northern part of Selangor, right? Towards Perak, yang hujung-hujung, is it?
Selangor.
Sungai
Sungai
Besar Selangor. Betul. Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I'll make
You
sure I
should
go.
go. Yeah.
I'll make sure I go to Sekinchan next time.
Must visit place, teacher.
Must visit place. Yeah, okay, I will. Right, last, we have one time for last one. A very quick last one. Who would like to go? Last but not least. Anyone? One last question about travel. Anybody would like to volunteer? Let me choose lah. Okay, I'm going to choose
Can I
Lian. Okay, Kaz, you want to? All right, Kaz, you want to volunteer?
Sorry, teacher. Yes, yes.
Okay, so Kaz, last but not least, one last question for you. Yeah. What is one place in Malaysia that you think is the best melting pot that you feel like you want to introduce to people outside of Malaysia and say, okay, this is the best melting pot in Malaysia? Which state or which place?
What teacher? Teacher is
Melting.
lagging.
Now I'm lagging, is it?
Okay.
Okay. Melting pot tu tempat yang banyak orang berbilang bangsa, berbilang kaum, berbilang kefahaman hidup bersama. That's a melting pot. Yeah. So which place in Malaysia you think best represent?
From my experience,
Yeah.
I don't know. From my experience, I think Port Dickson is quite have what teacher?
Melting pot, melting pot.
Melting pot tu yang ada ramai bangsa teacher.
Ramai bangsa, ramai agama, ramai kepercayaan.
In my experience, I think Port Dickson have melting pot. Point ke pot teacher?
Pot, P-O-T, melting pot. Yeah.
Yeah, because actually when I was kid, I always go to Port Dickson, go to the beach and the hotel, chalet. What do you know? Hotel Avilion?
Yes, Hotel Avilion. Yeah.
Yes.
Pavilion.
Pavilion.
Avilion.
Avilion. Okay, thank you. Because I always go to with my family. With Faiz, as I can see Chinese, Indian, and Malay too.
Okay.
I see. Because I'm from Port Dickson, actually.
Oh,
and
yeah,
I'm
you're
wondering what is I'm wondering what is a melting pot in Port Dickson.
But to a child's eye, probably Kaz felt like that is a good melting pot, is it?
I see.
Yes.
Maybe because it's a hotel, Kaz.
Yes,
Everyone
I think
goes
it's
there.
because of
That's why.
hotel code. Maybe.
I think you go to any hotels in anywhere, Kaz. That's why you see many other people. I would feel like Sabah Sarawak is a good melting pot. Because
yes, Sabah.
kan, Mr. Syarul, you don't have a lot of division kan between different races, different ethnicities.
Yes.
Right? Like I think everyone just come together and live together harmoniously. That's what I feel about Sabah and Sarawak. Right?
Yes, teacher.
Isn't it, Mr.
Yeah.
Syarul? It's a good melting
yeah.
pot, right? Yeah. Okay.
Lagging.
Lagging ya? Tak apa. Sekarang dengar. Sekarang okay.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So I think we will stop here. We've learned about melting pot. Malaysia overall is a melting pot. Malaysia itself. Okay. We learned about melting pot. We learned about overrated, underrated, must visit places, nature retreat, beach getaway, and also city adventure. All right. So these are a lot of places and a lot of vocab you'll be using after this once they lift the interstate travel ban, which we all cannot wait. We cannot wait, right? We just go out and explore Malaysia itself, right? So let's hope for the best and soon we can travel again, inshallah. All right.
Inshallah.
The
Inshallah.
COVID
Maybe
is
next week.
No,
disappear.
hopefully, yeah, COVID just go away already.
Maybe next week they will.
Yeah,
They
I think
will announce.
by
Yeah,
next
because
week because it's already almost 90%, kan?
yes,
Vaccinated.
less than I think 0.8% kot.
Yeah.
Kan, teacher?
Wait the
Nearly.
PMO announcement lah.
Wait for
Yeah.
PM to announce. I think everyone's just waiting every day. When is he going to announce? So let's hope for the best. And when we can travel safe, everyone. Okay? All right. So I'll see you again next week, inshallah. Amy, Faiz, and Shahira, you can suggest me any topic we would cover next week. All right?
Sure.
Don't limit yourself. Just go crazy. All right? Because adult class, there's less limitation. So that's what is nice about adult classes. Okay, so everyone, I'll see you again next week, inshallah. In the meantime, stay safe and have a good night, yeah?
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you,
Okay,
teacher.
everyone.
Assalamualaikum.
Teluk
you.
Batik,
Selamat
nice
malam.
vacation.
Happy nice day.
All right,
Happy nice
day.
weekend.
Bye-bye.